Welcome everybody, my name is Shadow. This is another episode of my Roller Coaster Tycoon series where we are working on the Disney Heritage Park, and I know you guys who are very fascinated with this one, my Roller Coaster Tycoon series I should say. You've been waiting a while for this, and I apologize. I've spent most of the first part of the year being sick. I literally had the flu once and then like the cold another time after that. So I've not been able to actually really do a whole lot of videos because it was just, you know, kind of hard to get through and do the voiceovers and stuff that way. So I do apologize about that. I keep promising I'm going to try to do 3 videos a week, and I've not been able to do it. So I'm not going to promise, but I am really still going to try to make 3 videos a week. That is the plan. So if I miss a week, hopefully you guys can just kind of forgive me for that. So let's go in and let's talk about what we're doing in the video here. So we have finished Main Street mostly. I think there's still a few little things to do on there, and obviously there's the littlest details, the signage and doing other things like that. But for now, the buildings are pretty much done, the layout's done. I'm happy with it the way it looks, and it's good enough as it sits right now to move on to another part. And that is going to be Fantasia Gardens. So as you can see, I've went ahead and I've already added the castle into the park, which looks absolutely stunning. And now we need to do the entrance to the castle. So I wanted to kind of do this like little kind of like center area in between Main Street and the castle to kind of like you know, basically a gardens. And I thought Fantasia Gardens, you know, that's a good name. So that's what we're going to try to do here. And the idea is that we're going to have this this ride in the middle, which I really wanted it to be a carousel, but there are no 4 square carousels. I think I found a 5 square one, and there's some 3 square ones, but nothing that's 4, and it really has to be 4 squares wide to center everything up just perfect. My thoughts was maybe make my own kind of carousel, and it would not be functioning because I don't have the skill to make a functioning ride in the game. I don't know how to do the animations or any of that stuff, but I could make at least a basic, like, non-working carousel that would look good. And that was my thoughts. But as I was doing the video and as I was, you know, streaming on Twitch and building this at the time, everybody was like, no, what you're doing, this looks fine. Use this ride. This ride is perfect. So we will probably most likely keep this ride. I do think there is a few changes I am going to make to this little area here after I get it done. And I'm probably going to go back and I'll probably have to redo every single bit of it, to be honest, just to make the couple of changes I want to do. But I do kind of want to get this raised up a little bit, I think. So what we'll probably do is raise the center squares up some and then kind of have everything on kind of a slant, I guess you could say, kind of a mound. Because I really kind of would like the main ride in the middle to kind of be viewable from Main Street just slightly, and as it stands right now it's kind of covered by trees and stuff, which I don't know, we'll see what we can do to make that stand out a little bit more. We'll do some lighting and some other stuff, but for now, yeah, that is basically what we've got. So what I decided to do was I was going to put the ride in the middle as the main spot there, and then we were going to do some like an inner square, like an inner path, I guess you could say, an inner wheel. Yeah, that's a good name for it. We'll call it an inner wheel, and then we have an outer wheel, which is the path that's going around the outside of it as well. And we're gonna put gardening things around each side of it, and then we'll probably put like a little lake area on each side of that to kind of, you know, get more what we're looking for. And I don't even know if I don't think I get to the lake part in this. I think basically this is just the path works, and this is doing a lot of the trees and stuff, which I had a little trouble trying to find the right trees and everything too. I really wanted it to be pretty and colorful, and you know, there's only certain ones that would work and certain ones I liked. So I ended up using I tried to mix a few things here and there to try to get some different coloring into it. I think it worked out well. It's not perfect. Then again, this part, it can't be perfect. We have so many things we can do with Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, and then there's so many things we can't do. Players of the game, you know what I'm talking about. We have a grid we have to work on, and you can kind of make things off grid, but then again, there's custom scenery and stuff that's out there that only works within certain guidelines, and you got to work with them. And sometimes it just, what you want, you just kind of have to sacrifice and get it the way you kind of need it. It is unfortunate, but that is how it is. This is one of my first times doing something kind of like off the grid, kind of like this. We're doing a circular pass and stuff. I've played around with it, I guess you could say, a little bit in the past, but never really anything this major, trying to get this entire area kind of circular here. And I was having some trouble just trying to get the right pieces to match together and get the designs. Now I know there are others out there who are experts at this. They make such beautiful little like circular areas and beautiful designs using these path things, and you know, I'm not one of them, but I think this worked out pretty good. So yeah, now I think this is partly, as no, I was just working on the castle a little bit there. Obviously the castle needed a little bit of work, and we're going to come back to the castle at one point or another. Oh, something else I wanted to say here, and is that the area, once I added the castle in it, man, it's so beautiful. It really is. It's Belle's Castle, in case you guys don't know already. If you want to see the building of the castle, the entire first part of this series was about building that castle. I have been building and building and building, and really looking forward to the point, you know, just to get to a point where I can finally add the castle into the park. And now that it's in there, it's just so beautiful. Yeah, so here we go. Now we're going to start adding the trees and stuff to the area. And as you can see, you know, like I said, I had certain ones I had to work with, and I tried to find a good design. And again, it's not perfect. Some things are going to change here and there, obviously. We will be working some more around that. You know, like I said, I'm going to go back and redo this area a little bit too. And I keep getting sidetracked and keep forgetting what I'm going to say. I'm doing these videos on the fly. I'm literally doing this voiceover on the fly, talking as I'm playing here, because I just came home today from work early, not feeling well yet again, and I was like, you know what? I need to get these videos done. I've got videos sitting on me. I've got my viewers, you guys, my fans, waiting on this, and you know, I keep putting it off, and I do apologize. But the plan is there's one more video, I think, after this one, that will be showing the building of another ride that we're going to have in the park. Something kind of unique, and I think you guys will enjoy it. But for now, we're just got to this area, and then I think after we do the next video showing off the building of the ride, I think what I'm going to do is, you guys deserve it, let's do an entire overview of the actual park. Not a time lapse or anything. We're going to go into it, we're going to show off each piece of it and do a guide for what we have so far. I think you guys are really going to enjoy that, so that will be the next project after the next video. So you can look forward to another video in the Roller Coaster Tycoon series next week. That is the plan. I'm going to do one Planet Coaster video a week, one Roller Coaster Tycoon video a week, and then one other video of the week. Other means it could be anything. I've just started playing Dark Souls 3, and I'm kind of doing a really cool build on that, where I'm kind of a ranger type build, mostly archery, but you know, not exclusively archery. But yeah, I beat the first boss using only the bow, not using any other weapons. Okay, well, I did use one other weapon, but you'll see in the video. I'm not going to talk too much about that, because you guys who are watching us for Roller Coaster Tycoon don't care about Dark Souls 3. If you do, though, check out that video. That will most likely be up this week as well. So that is going to be it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Thanks for sticking around during my rambling, as I typically do in these videos. Hopefully I'm getting better at this. For now, make sure you subscribe to me if you're not already. Hit that up button, you know, basically I always need those up votes. Subscribe to me on YouTube, subscribe to me on Twitter, subscribe to me on Twitch. You can definitely follow me on Twitch. That's where you will see me building the most at, and it's going to be, right now, a lot of Dark Souls, but I'm going to be trying to get into some Planet Coaster this week as well. So for now, this is Shadow, signing out. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. Very much appreciate it.